Scott, we pretty well knew this was coming, but Neil Druckmann confirms he has a concept for The Last of Us Part 3. Quote, there's probably one more chapter to this story. End quote. Jordan Midler over at VGC. Speaking in Grounded 2, a new documentary detailing the development of The Last of Us Part 2, Druckmann said that he wondered for years about a potential third game, but could never think of something that excited him. Now, the director says that has changed. Quote, I don't have a story, but I do have a concept. That, to me, is exciting as one, as exciting as two, is its own thing, yet has this through line for all three. Weird phrasing, but I understand. It's as exciting as one, it's as exciting as two, but it has the consistent feel to go all the way to three.
It'll fit alongside number 1 and 2.
So it does feel like there's probably one more chapter to this story. Man, fair enough. The Last of Us was released in 2013 at the end of the PS3's life cycle. The game followed Joel and Ellie as they made their way across a post-apocalyptic America in search of a cure. The Last of Us Part 2 was released in 2020 to massive critical acclaim. Earlier this year, Naughty Dog released the game for PlayStation 5 that enhanced graphical options in several new modes, including No Return, which is absolutely incredible. Speaking to VGC, the game's director, Matthew Galliant, had a couple things to say. Quote, it's the best way to play The Last of Us Part 2. If you're a new PlayStation owner and new to the franchise, we wanted to get you the best experience with all the hardware features on a PS5 native version of the game. My sense is there's an audience for this for whom the idea of a PlayStation 5 version is thrilling. I'm also speaking for myself. I'm excited we can bring this to the fans, and it's not for everyone, that's fine. Which is cool, right? If you've already played it, yo, cool. You're missing out. Honestly, on No Return though, Scott, so that kind of sucks. That alone is worth the $10 upgrade if you already have the PS4 version. Get back in and just play No Return. Dude, it is so damn good. It's what a experience.
We're seeing The Last of Us IP just firing on all cylinders and seemingly loved universally. So I think his concept for a third one is exciting because, and if an exciting concept called money, this is going to sell very well. And I think everybody's aware of that.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, right? I'm very curious as to see where Neil takes the story next. Do we go back to Ellie? What branching characters do we get to keep? What are gone? Who's there? Do we get more on Tommy? Like, dude, there's a lot to kind of go back and forth, right? The first one was about love. The second one about revenge. So what's the third one line up for? Where does this concept take Neil? And how long does it take before we get this? Obviously, they're working on a new IP right now. We also know they canceled the multiplayer, Scott. That's just a little gone. Broken part of my heart is gone on that one.
They're freed up now.
Wow, I don't know about that. But either way, that part is out of the picture, which sucks, man. Which do you think we'll ever see multiplayer for the third game? Probably not, because they said they don't want to make their studio a live service game experience, right? They have to change the whole formula of what Naughty Dog does, and what Naughty Dog does well, and it's storytelling. So let them craft their stories. I wish they work with somebody for that multiplayer, right? So, but it's just pulling in too many different directions, I guess. But it would have been a nice feature, dude. But yeah, no big surprise. Last of Us Part 3 coming eventually.